welcome to week 3 of the Summer Body Challenge. How is everyone doing? I don't know about you guys, but I'm having a really good fun time doing this challenge and I'm really staying motivated too. However, I did have a couple of hiccups this week that I'm going to share with you, and to be honest, it was a bigger hiccup than what I thought. In today's video, we are going to be discussing water. I'm going to be talking about drinking water, working out in water, and even relaxing in water. So if you are new to this video series, we are on week 3 and there are 4 of us doing this collaboration. Tina from Tina's Talk Time, Karen from Geordie Grandma, and Maria from Maria Crocker. After you watch this video, go check out their videos because they're doing something different to me. Now I am doing the fasting diet. I'm doing that 16-8 fasting where I eat for 8 hours and 16 hours I do not. And I'm finding it personally really easy. It's the food part that I need to improve on. So let me share with you my little hiccup. On Friday last week, I went out to eat with my husband. We went to a Japanese restaurant and the food was healthy. However, we did drink, both of us. I had a Sapporo beer, which is a Japanese beer, and then I also tried a sake in a jello shot, which was really interesting, very tasty, but it didn't help me lose any weight. The following day, I then went to my friend's house and we barbecued and sat in the hot tub, which was really, really nice, but again, we did drink. So I found not only did I gain 2 pounds, but it's taken another 2 days to get back to my original weight. So I learned something new about alcohol too, which really, really surprised me. I'm going to ask you, how long after drinking alcohol does alcohol stay in your system? Now this shocked me. For me, I thought it was between 8 and 24 hours. It's not. It's 80 hours. Alcohol can stay in your system up to 80 hours. Oh my goodness. So that means you have to drink extra water to stay hydrated. That blew my mind. I always thought it was 24 hours, but I've learned something. So at the end of the video, I am going to do my usual weigh-in and just see if I lost or not. Now, I have set myself a personal goal at the end of this challenge, which is about, I think, the first week of July. I would love to be able to do 10 really good push-ups. And I'm talking the man kind, not the woman kind. And if you don't know what the difference is, the woman kind is you bend on you'll get on your knees and you go down. In fact, I'm going to show you the difference. Let me show you here. Okay, first I'm going to do the female kind or woman kind or whatever you want to call it. I know it's probably not politically correct anymore, but put your arms straight. You're on your knees. You can put your toes down if you want or lift them up. And if you have any knee issues, I would put some padding down or a yoga mat or a cushion. So I'm going to go down, and you can get down a lot lower doing the female kind. So it might be easier to start off with those and then build up to the man kind or male kind, whatever you want to call it. And then this, of course, is the male kind where you're straight, your butt's down, and that's your male kind. And as you can see, I've got a lot of arm working out to do to try and get lower. So I want to be able to do 10 really good push-ups. We're at 3 at the moment. I'm going to show you my progress as we go for each video along this 10-week challenge. And I'd love for you to join in with me, and hopefully we can build up some shoulder muscles. Okay, so I set myself the challenge at the end of 10 weeks that I could do 10 good push-ups. Whew, it's been a long time. Let's see how bad this is. Okay. Proper form, straight, and problems. I would never thought that you could be causing these problems. It's really bad. Okay, day 2. Today I might not do 3 push-ups, but I'm gonna try to get lower down. Let's see how this works out. Okay. Oh, I'm going to review back and see if I did get lower down. Okay, I'm going to try and go lower. Let's just see. Oh, I just can't do it. Okay, right, reset. It's a lot harder than I remember it being. In my description box, I am going to drop in a YouTube video that I think is probably the best video that I've seen on how to do a proper push-up, the proper form. It's just such a really good video. I highly suggest watching it if you'd like to join my challenge of 10 push-ups by the first week of July. We can do this, girls. I am currently trying to dry my yoga mat out. I had to give it a good old spray down. The reason I'm washing this yoga mat down is a year and a half ago, I got a chance to go to Phoenix and attend a goat yoga class, which was the best fun I've ever had. They had baby goats, grown goats, llamas, and no, was it llamas or alpacas? I can't remember. I'll insert a little clip here. So we got llamas here, and look at this tiny little baby one. My goodness! Oh my God! Go on me! But I made friends with a little goat called Bruce. He came and laid next to me and he would not budge. And the teacher said he has never done that before. And I could have quite easily have picked him up, put him in a bag and taken him home with me. I've always wanted a baby goat. Anywho, I will leave the full length video at the end of this video if you'd like to take a look. So let's go do some yoga. Keeping the eyes open, we'll just start to do some half circles with the neck. So drawing a line from one shoulder across to the other, right up to the ears and then down the back. Nice side stretches. Do this whenever suits you. Nice stretch down the right side. Now I wanted to share with you a subscriber who has sent me a video. It's a bit of a cheat because she's actually also my friend. Her name is Linda and she lives in San Diego and she sent me this video.
Hi Marie, I'm at work, but I've been sitting for a long time, so now I'm doing this.
Now, one of her concerns was she doesn't work out enough because she's stuck in her office all day long, 9 to 5, you know, a regular day job. But look, she figured out a way. She is doing squats in her lunch hour. Good for you, Linda. And thank you for sending in your video. If anyone else wants to send in a video or photo, go ahead and reach out to me on Instagram. I'd love to show your photo or video in next week's video. I'm now going to show you some of the meals that I ate this week. A naughty breakfast, a high sugar cereal whilst I'm working. Today for lunch, I'm going to have a sandwich. Unfortunately, I've got no brown bread left, so I'm eating my husband's white bread. However, I did want to show you, this is the butter of choice that we use, and we've been using this for years now. It is actually vegan butter, and you would not have a clue if you didn't know that that was vegan. So I highly recommend that. I'm just going to have a beef sandwich with some onion. Sorry, there's a truck outside. Look what I've done. I've added some of those chips. Told you I would. This morning I'm going to do a breakfast burrito. It's 10:02, so it's time to eat. Let me show you what I'm doing. So I've chopped up some baby tomatoes, a little bit of onion. We have some cilantro. I've got my eggs. I've got 2 eggs in here with some salt and pepper and a little bit of whole milk. And then we got a little bit of, oh, that's my soup maker. And then we got a little bit of cheddar cheese. I have butter in the frying pan. I'm going to fry the tomatoes and the onions first. I've added a bit more butter to the pan, taken the onions and tomatoes out. Now we're just going to heat up the tortilla and then put it all together. I'm about to try my burrito. I've got a glass of water with 1 slice of lemon. Always refreshing. I've got my little soup maker on the go here, so that's my dinner for tonight. Okay, last week I had made a carrot and ginger soup and it was so good. My husband for Christmas bought me a soup maker and I've only just opened up the box and made soup for the first time. So I'm going to share a recipe with you and show you how my soup maker works. We are going to make a cauliflower soup and I'm going to take a picture of the recipe and put it up on the screen so you can take a screenshot if you'd like. So I am going to use my soup maker. This will be my second time ever using it. Let me just turn around the box. Now the first time I used it, I was so impressed. It was unbelievably easy. The hardest part is chopping up the vegetables. So let's get to it. So I did want to show you, this is the type of vegetable broth that I'm using. So it does ask for 2 cups of vegetable broth, 3 cups of florets of cauliflower, and then 1 cup of whole milk. So here are the 3 parts to the soup maker. You've got the main part. You've got the blade that's attached to the power source up here. So you've got your different choices of soup. You've got a blended soup, a chunky soup. You have pureed, gosh, I might be saying this wrong. You can also do smoothies and you can do cold soups too. So you're just gonna plug the lead into here. You're going to take the ingredients and just pop it into the soup maker. 2 cups of vegetable broth. 1 cup of whole milk. I'm going to add kosher salt and some black pepper. You do have to stir it first. Then you line the top up. Of course, we've got this chunky cauliflower. Okay, that's nice and tight. And for this particular recipe, it's asking for us to put it on the milk-based one. Like so, hit the power, and it'll take about 18 minutes. That flashing light, you just missed the beep and I didn't get up in time to record it, but it beeps and it flashes to let you know that the soup is done. So I'm just going to pull the lid out. I'm going to take the top off. Be very careful because this blade is exceptionally sharp. Just going to give the soup a bit of a stir. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And then, so this took 18 minutes. I'm just gonna, and I've still got all this. This makes about 3 of these sizes. And then you can garnish. Now it did call for cumin seeds. I don't have cumin seeds, I just have cumin powder. So you put a bit of that on. How good does that look? Let me give it a taste test. It smells incredible. You're gonna get a little bit of the cumin, a little bit of the cheese. Oh my god. That is good. So I've snapped a shot of the recipe if you'd like to try it. I'm going to link the soup maker in my description box because I did get, well, my husband did get it off of Amazon. So I think this is going to end up being one of my top 3 favourite purchases of 2023. So I'm going to wrap this up and save this for my dinner now. So I think that soup maker in my house is going to get a lot of use. I could eat soup every day, I could eat salad every day, and I could also eat sandwiches every day. If that was the only food that was left to eat, I think I'd be quite okay. Water is an inorganic compound with the chemical formula H2O. It is a transparent, tasteless, odourless and nearly colourless chemical substance that is the main constituent of Earth's hydrosphere. Water is your body's principal chemical component and makes up about 50 to 70% of your body weight. Your body depends on water to survive. Every cell, tissue and organ in your body needs water to work properly. For example, it gets rid of waste through urination, perspiration and bowel movements. It keeps your temperature normal. It lubricates and cushions joints and protects sensitive tissues. Let's talk water. Scrolling through the internet, I found a couple of different things that said how much you need to drink in a day. One said on the Mayo Clinic that you need to drink 2 litres, which is 67.63 ounces. And if we're talking about the little 16-ounce bottles of water that you normally get in a case of water, it would be 4 of those a day. Another website, which I can't remember what it was called, said you have to drink half your body weight in ounces. So it also does depend on your age, your health, and obviously the climate. Living here in Las Vegas, I can say I drink more than 4 bottles in the summertime in a day, quite often. Now I went and purchased myself this because I do forget, I do go out without water and then I realise I've got a headache and then I'm like, when was the last time I drank water? Yeah. So I've purchased myself this off of Amazon. I'll link it below in my description box. This has definitely helped me. I do take it to work with me, but not only this, I have put on my watch a little reminder. It's every hour and it just comes up and says, have you drunk your water? And I can't tell you how many times that's gone off and I'm like, oh yeah, I do need to drink my water. So had that not gone off, I would have gone longer than an hour. So I'm glad I've got that, really happy with that. Today I went to the grocery store and I actually did happen to go down the water aisle. Wasn't my plan, but they've changed the grocery store around again. So now I went down the water aisle and I saw these vitamin waters on the shelf, and I'll just do like a little insert here. And when I turned it around, I think it was, again, 28 grams of sugar. So if you're looking at flavoured waters, I'd turn it around and see how many sugars are in that flavoured water. There's a lot of sachets that you can flavour your water with now. And also there is something else, I've forgotten what it's called, but I've seen it on other influencers' channels where they put a pod inside the water bottle and they drink it. And as they drink it, they can smell the pod and that scent makes the water taste like that scent. So if it's a lemon scented pod and you drink it, it actually kind of makes the water taste like lemon. So that's also a thing that you could do. I know there's a lot of people that just don't like to drink water, so flavouring it does help. I quite often will put lemon or blueberries, and sometimes I mix blueberries and strawberries together and I'll infuse my water with that. That helps me sometimes when I just don't want water, or I've drunk so much water and watered out. So I'll flavour my water. And then when I'm really dehydrated, I will go to my natural grocery store and get a bottle of coconut water. Now, do your research when it comes to coconut water, because there's only actually a few, I believe, that aren't full of sugars. And I've actually forgotten what the brand is that I buy. If I can find it, if I go to Natural Grocer's website, I'll put up a picture of it. And I also know there's a lot of people that don't like coconut water, but I just happen to like it. So that is something that if I'm really dehydrated, I will go to the store and buy a bottle of that. Now, when I go out to a restaurant and all my friends are drinking and I don't want to, I will order fizzy water and ask for some lemon just to drop it in and flavour it. And sometimes I even ask for a fancy glass for the water to come in, just so I feel like I'm joining in with my friends. Now, on May 1st, I did go onto my community and ask a question. Are you going to be starting any new practices or resolutions for May? And one of them was, will you be drinking more water? And 56% of you guys said you're going to try and drink more water, so that's brilliant. One little tip: if you do buy plastic bottled water, don't keep them in your car, take them inside your house, because the plastic chemicals leach into the water. You don't want that. My husband has a habit of buying a case of water, leaving it in the boot of the car, and I refuse to drink it, and he gets a little upset at me, but I can taste the chemicals. I don't know if you guys have ever tried that before, but yeah, be careful when it comes to leaving your bottles in the sun. So I would like to challenge you guys and see if you cannot drink more water in your day, and even write it down and record it, and just see how you're progressing through your next week. Believe me, I think you'll find the benefits of drinking more water. And another thing, my husband just came home from the grocery store and brought home a massive watermelon. So again, that's another way that you can get your water source, is through fruit, spinach, juices and teas, all that good stuff. So remember to record all those things down as you're writing your water journal for the week. So whilst we're talking about water, let's talk about swimming. Some of the health benefits of swimming is that it keeps your heart rate up, and it also reduces some of the stress impact off of your body. It builds endurance, muscle strength, and cardiovascular fitness. It also helps maintain a healthy weight, heart and lungs. It tones muscles and builds strength. It also provides an all-over body workout, as nearly all of your muscles are being used while swimming. So I love to swim, I just don't do it often enough. And you would think, owning a swimming pool, I would do more swimming. But actually last year, my husband bought me some water weights. So I actually stand in my pool and I use my water weights, the resistance of the weights against the water. And it is a workout, I can tell you. Now, with all this working out that we're doing, we also need to relax. And at the end of the night, what better way and to take a nice relaxing bath. Now, when I was in the grocery store earlier, I walked down the bath aisle and I checked out some of the bath salts, and I was really surprised at how much variety they have now. I was always just used to the lavender ones, but now let me show you what they've got. So I thought it'd be interesting just to show you the different types of Epsom salts that you can get nowadays. So this one's eucalyptus and spearmint, and it's relaxing relief. This one is lavender, that's the one that I generally use. It soothes and helps you sleep. This one is a pink Himalayan mineral salt soak, restores and replenishes. And then we have a shea butter and almond oil, and that softens and moisturizes the skin. And then this one down here is chamomile for comfort and calm. We have a coconut oil to nourish and protect the skin. And then a glow and radiance, vitamin C and citrus essential oils. And then down here, and then this one. Blackcurrant and pomegranate. And up here we actually have the coordinating sugar scrubs and your bath oils. And whilst you're in that bath, take your favourite scented candle and light it. And another thing that I love to do is my bedroom here, my bath is in the other room. I will find a YouTube channel and play relaxing spa music, so I can have a really good all-round relaxing experience. 166.3. I will check in with you guys during the week, and also you can find me on Instagram with more tips and ideas. Bye guys!